Hello students, hope you're fine. In this lesson you will learn how to use the past tense of the verb to be. So as you know, that the verb to be is really an important verb. So you will learn how to use the words was and were correctly. Let's get started. The verb to be can be of course used in the present, in the past, and also in the future. But in this lesson, we are focusing on how to use it in the past tense. I'm going to just review very quickly how to use it in the present, but I think you already know that, right? When we say the present, what do we mean by that? It could mean right now, it could mean this year, it could mean today. For example, I am at work right now. Yesterday, I was at home. So when I say was, that's the past. The past can be yesterday, last night, last week, 5 years ago. Any time before now is the past. So let's take another example. He is a manager this year, but last year he was a worker. He is becomes he was in the past. Next, she is in London today. Yesterday she was in Paris. Is became was. Another example. It is cold today, but yesterday it was hot. So once again, is became was. So, what's the pattern here? What do you see? I know, you see the pattern. The pattern is that all of these became was. I am, I was. He is, he was. She is, she was. And it is, it was. So all of these become was in the past. Let's go to see other pronouns. We are studying right now. Yesterday we were working. We were. Make sure you pronounce that properly. It's not were, like in a question. It's were. Another example. You are married today. Yesterday you were single. They are here right now, but a few hours before they were over there. Alright, so what do you see here as another pattern? Are in the present tense becomes were in the past tense. So there are only two possibilities in the past tense, was or were. Okay? So here's another review. Am and is become was, and are becomes were. Now one last little point. Was and were can be used by themselves, or they can be used as helping verbs. For example, we were working. How to use was and were in positive sentences, negative sentences, and also in questions. As you already learned, we use was in I, he, she, and it. For example, I was at home. If you want to make that sentence negative, we add was not. But while speaking, we do not say was not at home. We just say something a little bit shorter. So we say I wasn't at home. And then, to make a question, you just change the order, but same words. Was I at home? And don't forget to put a question mark at the end. Now let's look at what happens with we, you, and they. For that, we have to use were. We were, you were, and they were. And how do we make it negative? We add the word not. And we can shorten it by saying weren't. And if you want to make a question, same rule, same principle again. You change the order and we put the word before. For example, were we at home? Were you at school? Were they at work? And also don't forget to put the question mark at the end. Here are some examples. Mr. William was at the meeting. Her classes were interesting. The stores were closed. It was raining yesterday. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this lesson. Take good care. Bye bye.